Hi there folks, and welcome to the word solutions for this week's The Daily Rigour, issue number 71. Okay, so our first story in the news of the past week. UK government are considering paying people to recycle in a scheme similar to that of Australia, and that's because currently only 57% of plastic bottles sold in the UK are recycled. So what percentage of bottles in the UK are not recycled? So obviously altogether it's 100%. So we take away the 57 from the 100, that gives us an answer of 43% of all bottles purchased are not recycled. Surely that's not good enough if we're thinking about being effective contributors and all that. So anyway, the proposed plans would see Brits getting 6p back for every bottle that they return to the shops. So how many plastic bottles would need to be returned in order to have enough money to pay for a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Advent Calendar? Well, first of all, it's a wee bit of a cryptic question here. You had to know how much a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Advent Calendar cost, and if you jump to the last question in our newspaper here, you'd see that it cost £5. I wonder if anybody noticed that. Anyway, we need to know how many times sixpence goes into £5, so to make the direct comparison, we'll need to change sixpence into pounds, which of course is 0.06, and of course it's a divide. So 5 divided by 0.06 is 83.33333. So now we've got to round in the context of the question. How many plastic bottles would need to be returned to have enough money? Well, that means 83 and a bit. We're going to have to round up to the nearest bottle here so that we've got enough money for the £5 calendar. So that's going to be an answer of 84 bottles. So if you got that one, well done. Okay, it's on to our science story now. We've got these super rockets that were described last week. They're going to make this travelling between all the major cities take no time at all. So the example quote was London to New York taking 29 minutes. I mean, unbelievable. Who are these people? Anyway, the distance between London and New York is 3,470 miles. What must the average speed of this rocket be if this journey is going to be met in this given time? So speed is distance divided by time. We obviously know the distance is 3,470. For wanting the speed in miles per hour though, we'll need to change 20 minutes into hours. So to do that, we divide by 60. So do 29 divided by 60. And this is a good example of where real life numbers don't really work out perfectly. So that comes to 0.4833 ... So I'm going to divide by the whole number that appears in my calculator because I want to be as accurate as possible here. So what I would have to put into the calculator now would be 3,470 divided by, and then I could just press my answer button and that's going to give us this exact number. So that comes to 7,179.3 miles per hour. Well, no matter how safe that is, I don't think you're going to find me on one of those rockets anytime soon. Maybe you'll be brave enough, who knows? Who knows? Okay, so on to our second last story for money. We've got these rare 50p coins released for Sir Isaac Newton's birthday, and they're in the shape of a seven-sided regular polygon. So first of all, what do you call a regular seven-sided polygon? So we're not looking for the French version here, so no septagons please. That was a wee joke there. We're looking for the answer of heptagon. Now we have to calculate the size of this pink angle. So there is a nice wee formula that we can use. It's 180 minus bracket 360 divided by n, where n is the number of sides. We've asked this question in a few past editions as well, in an attempt to get you to learn this formula. Worst case scenario, you can split it up into separate triangles, where of course each of the triangles will be isosceles. We can work out this angle here by dividing 360 by 7. We can work out these two angles as a result, and once we've got this angle, we only have to double it in order to get the total angle size. But using the formula, it's 180 minus 360 divided by 7 because there's 7 sides. And this is one of the only polygons that works out quite awkwardly, so it rounds to 128.6 degrees. And looking at the picture, it's a bit bigger than a right angle, so 128.6 degrees is a reasonable answer just by looking at the diagram there. Okay, in our final story now, so we're thinking about the run up to Christmas, so you can get a peanut butter cup advent calendar. So there's a wee kind of calories question here, just so we think about how healthy it is to eat, or how not healthy should I say, it is to eat these extra treats, and it's just to be mindful of that. So basically we're getting a peanut butter cup every day up until Christmas Eve, so that's going to be 23 days of course, and each of those 23 days you'll be having 46 calories. So it's going to be 46 times 23, and then we're going to add, so it's 216 calories in a white chocolate one. But of course, you get two of them on Christmas Eve, so you're going to multiply this 216 by 2. And you can either work them out separately and then give me the final answer, or just put it onto a calculator like that. The calculator uses basic bod mass. That's going to come to 1,490 calories. Now remember, children are only supposed to have up to 2,000 calories a day, so that's nearly all of it. So don't even think about scanning that whole calendar in the one go. But anyway, folks, there you have it. That was our word solutions for the Daily Rigour issue number 71. Hope you found that useful. Stay tuned for next week's edition, when we're going to be looking at more stories for the news of the week and the numbers behind them. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and bye for now.